robust urban garlic flavor.
Welcome home.
What's interesting here is that DSP is both a scammer and a scammee in the Pokégrift saga. Hilariously, he decided to open a whole box of Pokemon cards off stream instead of waiting for people to pay $50 or cumulative increments of $50. So people are saying that this is a sign that he's become addicted to Pokemon cards, or that he's thinking that the Pokégrift is failing because the whales have wised up that paying DSP $50 to open packs is an overcharge. But we'll see how it all plays out. I've joked that DSP sees these Pokemon cards as his retirement fund, but he may have just transferred his preference for digital Sweaty Men JPEG wrestling cards to physical magical creature cards. Only time will tell as we go further, but it's fairly obvious that Phil is attracted to these cards having value, considering that all he harps about is how much money they're worth because he has no interest or knowledge about Pokemon itself to say anything besides surface level observations. So let's hear Phil explain his new-found hobby of opening Pokemon packs without his dents paying for it.
Okay, and as you can see, I did some updates to the set. I did some updates to my Pokemon card collecting and storage and everything on my day off. My top hits for Pokemon cards that we've been unboxing for about 2.5 to 3 weeks now. Because as you know, this is kind of my new hobby as well as part of my streams and content. And so far, it's been doing well.
Yes, his hobby has been doing well. It's not about whether he enjoys it, it's whether he's getting money for it. It's been going well, you know. I've been getting some dents to pay $50 a pop to open one pack of Pokemon cards. I know it's a ripoff, but they keep buying it.
Mega Greninja EX, and you might say, oh, what's that in? So I bought these magnetic collector sleeves that you can put the good cards in that protects them incredibly well, but they're very photogenic, as you can see. They don't cause that reflective problem that I was having when I had them in the double, like the top loaders. At first, I was unboxing a Mega Evolution box of Pokemon cards. You remember that? So then I had another box on backup of Chaos Rising, and I opened that entire box myself. But here's the thing. I knew that I was probably going to need another box, so I had already had it on order. Like I told you guys, I always want to have one on order, so that way I always have something in case we blow through them or whatever. During my days off, I did a lot of stuff. One of the things I did is I fully upgraded my storage. I bought some new binders that I like that are very high quality. I got this guy to stand with all these sleeves, and I put all the high value cards in there.
Yeah, it's not about whether these cards look nice or anything. It's about whether they're high value.
And I wanted to have some fun, and I had a little bit of extra time. I said, you know what? I already got another box, and I went through and I opened the rest of that Chaos Rising box.
Wow, so you're telling your dents you'll open it off stream without getting financial tribute for it? It almost is like you don't want them to pay for you to open packs because you're so antsy for it that you'll do it yourself. Never let people know that you will do something for free, Phil, because they'll expect you to do it for free.
And I have something to tell you. It's a good thing I did that, because the rest of the box sucked. Seriously. Low value cards. Kind of disappointed, which is under $10. I want to say this is like $7. Special red card. Seriously. A stupid item is worth like $8. Wow. Amazing. Wouldn't you have been so excited if we opened that pack and we got special red card? It looks so dumb. That one's not, again, not worth a lot. I think this is like $5-6. Nothing too valuable there. Roxy's performance, and I'm gonna be honest, I got excited and then I got deflated. Why? And this is the low value one that's like $4, and then there's another one that's like $30 or $40, and I got the one. Top hit of the Mega Evolution set that I got was this guy. It's 14. He's worth 14 now. He's valuing up a little bit. He used to be 13. Now he's 14.
Yeah, the Mega Venusaur went up 15 cents, so it's suddenly $1 more valuable, according to Phil.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Someone emailed me with nonsense. And I'm trying to delete it. And we get hits, we'll value them. And if it values at something, I think the bottom card there is only like, I want to say between $2 and $3. So if we get anything above like $2.50, we can see if it's above these, and then we can add it to here. So that'll be cool to get hits together, and then, oh, let's immediately put it onto the set as part of the setup. I think that's going to be really cool. Makes it kind of interactive. You get to see what we're doing and what we're working on live here together on the streams. I think that's pretty neat.
And now we pick up from last week's episode as our protagonist, DSP, goes curb stomping Roark because this game is really easy.
Geodude. Geodude. This should be pretty easy, I think. Obviously keep them in. We've already buffed our damage output twice. Even with all these buffs, we're not insta-killing anyone. Wow, you avoided the attack. That's excellent.
Yes, because you are using physical attacking moves and Onix has sky-high defense. So you gotta be a little patient, Phil.
If you're hungry, go eat something, Todd. What's your problem? So much for that. I legit forgot about how to play the game, like where we're going now and stuff like that.
Dude, it hasn't even been a week. What have you been up to?
I already unbanned them, Eddie Chill. Oh, this idiot is getting banned right here. There we go. Stream sniping idiot. Talking in chat.
Yeah, so apparently Phil has Dents watching the raw Phil chat, so if you talk in both chats, he will ban you.
Oh, come on. Why can't I insta-kill anyone? I really can't. Oh, because he has Sturdy. He had the ability to survive the hit. We don't have Zubat yet? Apparently not. I got rid of that troll. Don't worry about it. He's gone. All right, guys. What do we want to name Zubat? It's a female. Any ideas for what we could name Zubat today? If for a $5 contribution, you can name Zubat. If not, just suggest some stuff in chat and we'll pick the best one.
So Zubat went unnamed with a stall time of 2 minutes and 26 seconds.
Okay. La 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 la. All right, it's a male Psyduck. What do you guys want to name it? Again, for $5 contribution, someone can name Psyduck. If not, then we'll just think of something for ourselves here. What do you guys think?
Well, Psyduck went unnamed with a stall time of 1 minute and 26 seconds, which is the shortest stall so far.
What's going on over on Kick? I unbanned so many of you this morning. I gave Kick Chat. Oh, we're gonna have an evolution. Sweet. I gave Kick Chat amnesty this morning. I said I'm gonna unban a ton of people, and I did. Why aren't you guys completely filling the chat? How dare you? You must have that chat moving at all times, being very excited. Boo! That's the whole point of Kick Chat, is to be excited, right?
No, the whole point is to LARP and troll Phil.
Staravia. That's cool. Staravia. Staravia. Staravia! If you are watching the stream right now, I hope you're enjoying it. If you're on YouTube and you're enjoying the stream, please give it a like. We need to hit 100 likes today. That will help the channel tremendously if we do. So please like the stream if you have not as of yet. Let's get it to 100 likes.
I hate to break it to you, Phil, but that doesn't matter if you turn the stream on private right after you finish. If you put it on as unlisted, then those likes would actually matter, but you're basically flushing them all down the toilet in favor of your sloppy second gameplay, which won't get 100 likes.
And of course, guys, if you enjoy Pokemon fun, please support the stream in some way. We are guaranteed to have a Pokemon card unpacking at the end of today's gameplay stream, but I like to do more than one pack, which we would do for a $50 contribution, or if we hit milestones of support at 100 and 150 bucks. Let's go. Support Pokemon. Let's have a good time here today and get some packs open on a brand new set of perfect order cards. I'll be honest, I never really understood the whole idea of there being two versions of each Pokemon's game. Like, I knew people who bought them both back in the day, and I was like, why? It's literally just a few different Pokemon, right? So why would I want to buy the same game twice?
It's the same idea as charging $50 to open one pack of Pokemon cards. Get it?
Oh, I'm going to attempt to catch as many Pokemon as I can. That's the point.
Yeah, so then Phil will beg you to nickname them by paying money.
What just happened? I attacked an empty spot. It still worked, but they allowed me to attack an empty spot, which is really weird. Its claws lose electricity with enough ampage to cause opponents to faint. It lives in small groups.
Wait a minute, he didn't say anything this time. Remember in Pokemon Fire Beg when he made a big deal about Pikachu having the verb looses?
Wait a minute. They spelled it wrong. It says looses. It's supposed to say loses. If threatened, it loses electric charges from the sacks, not it looses. Yeah, that's wrong. What are we doing this for? What does this even do? What happened? Where did it go? Huh? Oh, is this what? That was so fast, I barely saw it. Yes, King Furbs, I was in good spirits this morning and I did mass unbans on Kick. I unbanned like 20, 30 accounts this morning. That's correct.
What about the other couple thousand accounts that you've banned, Phil?
Did I go the wrong way? Was I supposed to go all the way west instead? Because I don't have the bike yet. So maybe I was supposed to go west and not here. Maybe this is the wrong town. I don't know. I legit don't know what order you're supposed to do stuff in the game. There's a flag on the map to tell you where to go? There was? Oh, there's a flag on the map to tell you where to go. I didn't even look. I didn't even notice that. I did play Sword and Shield, Princess Luna. I played Sword. Yes. It was a great playthrough. That was the first one where I actually tried to catch, like, all the Pokemon. Yeah, we had fake gifted subs this morning. There's a ton went out and, you know, not worth anything. It sucks. All right, so before we do any of this, should we go back? Because what would have been to the west?
Yeah, you see, it's not a DSP Pokemon stream without some pointless backtracking.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't it have been nice if someone actually gifted the real memberships? We would have had tons of support. We would have had pack openings. We would have had all kinds of stuff. Instead, it's just some idiot with a VPN. What a dunce.
La la.
What's up, Space Jam fan? How you doing today, man? Good to see you. Welcome to Brilliant Diamond.
He's like, yay! If it's an adult, it must be some idiot who's gonna spend tons of money on my content.
Kicks do go towards pack openings, but they have to be 100 or more. I can't count single kicks and like 10 kicks. It has to be 100 or more, okay? I registered it, it doesn't work. I registered it to up, it doesn't do anything. I registered it to up, it doesn't work. Like, look, I press up, it doesn't do anything. I just registered it and nothing happened. How do you do this? Okay, Pokemon tag. What? How do we catch the Pokemon? I don't know how to do it. It's a different mechanic now. What's up, Satan? How are you today? How does this work? Oh no. Oh no, not him again says if you make this a night stream, you get different music in the overworld. Really? How do I do this? How do I catch the Pokemon? Count single kicks and like 10 kicks. It has to be 100 or more, okay? I don't get it. This is different than the other games. Pokemon took a bite and I didn't know what to do. It didn't work. Some night exclusive Pokemon can show up as well. Oh, you have to press the button. What button? What button am I pressing if there's an exclamation point? Someone tipped $1 to troll. Thanks for the $1, troll. I'm just not going to read their message because it's trolling nonsense. Okay, what a dunce. The A button? Okay, because I tried that, nothing happened. Wow, what happened? Why can't I catch any Pokemon here? I can't catch any Pokemon. This sucks. Seriously. I guess they completely changed fishing in this game. How weird is it? We always catch Pokemon, and Pokemon that can't do it in this game. Doesn't work. It's a Magikarp. The Magikarp.
They didn't change fishing at all in this game, by the way.
Very nice. All right, guys. We got a female Magikarp. What should we name it? Again, for a $5 contribution, you can name the Pokemon, or else we'll just figure it out amongst ourselves here. What? Yonder-chan did a $5 super chat, says, name it Hooded Worm. I'm sorry, but Hooded Worm, you know that's like you're probably referencing some kind of a weird innuendo, which I don't get, because it says, it's so cute when it evolves. I mean, it is cute when it turns into Gyarados, but Hooded Worm? Oh, no, not him again did a $5 super chat. Says Evelyn. I don't think I'll have any problems with Evelyn. I won't get in trouble with that. Hooded Worm. Exactly. I know what they're referencing. It's a disgusting reference. I can't do that. I'll get into trouble. Do you understand me? I appreciate the $5, but I can't get in trouble. Absolutely disgusting suggestion. I can't believe you would even suggest that.
When he means get in trouble, it's not about YouTube. It's about getting in trouble with his wife. His wife does not like hooded worms. You see, the Dents are saving their money for Pokemon they think DSP is going to use for most of the playthrough, like Gyarados.
Yes, it's going to be Evelyn. We have to do Evelyn. Sorry, I can't name it Hooded Worm. I mean, why don't you just name it
Bill Burnell?
No! How about I won't do that?
La 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 la.
No, I'm not embracing the Hooded Worm. Stop saying disgusting things. Revolting stuff.
I command Philip to embrace the Hooded Worm.
Thank you guys for the support. We're at $45 of support so far. Again, if we get a $50 contribution, that'll unlock a new pack of Pokemon cards for the end of the stream. And if we get to $100 of support, that's another pack. So let's go. Jade says, can you catch a Ghastly? I'd love to name it. I don't know. I've never played this, Jade. I don't know what Pokemon are in this game. We're going to have to find out as we play, right?
Good thing in this game, someone doesn't have to pay $20 so Jade can nickname a Pokemon.
Really? If you re-download your Sword Shield and let it download your save data back to your Switch 2, those people will give you a Jinrachi. Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to do that. Like, I don't think there's cloud saves, right? So I don't have any save file that I could get on here to get a free Pokemon, sadly.
Yeah, I know what's interesting. Let's just have a full team of legendaries and beat the game how a 5-year-old would. Screw that. Let's go to the Unrecorded Begment.
Let's save up. And we're going to actually split the part right now. And we're going to go on a quick break. When I come back, 2 more hours of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on the stream. Thank you guys for a fun, chill beginning. Lots more coming. See you then. Okay, so everyone, here's the deal. I am going to go on my break of the stream right now. So, number one, if you are on YouTube, if you could give the stream a like, I would really appreciate it. Again, I'm aiming for 100 likes. I want to hit 100 likes on this stream. Please like the stream. Also, please support it. Right now, we're at 45 bucks, but we still have over 2 hours left on the stream. All right. Obviously, number one, I want to be able to do some unpackings today. We only have one so far, and that's the freebie. Again, 50 bucks contribution, we'll do a pack. We get to 100 bucks of support, we'll do a pack. Now, also, I like this game. It's chill fun, but I need some people to support it. I need people to support Pokemon, or else we can't keep playing it. We've played a lot of Pokemon over the last many months. Remember, we started doing nonstop Pokemon back in the fall with Pokemon XY. Then we did its DLC. Then we did a short break. Then we went to Fire Red. Then we went to Champions, and now we're doing Brilliant Diamond. I'm all okay with that.
As long as you give me tons of money, otherwise I'm very annoyed.
But I need you guys to support the stream. Right now, it's slow. Since we started playing Pokemon, I got the 2 super chats, and that's it. So please support it. Let's go. Let's make this a great supported stream to start the week so that I feel confident in keeping this in the rotation. If this stream is slow as then I'm not going to keep playing Pokemon nonstop, you know? I've been doing it because you guys have been awesome and coming by and having a great time and supporting the content. That's why I bought all these expensive cards to unpack during getting everything as part of it. So let's go. Let's get support for Pokemon, okay?
Guys, I spent money for you.
Cool. Okay. All right. I'm going on break. I'll play you guys some music while I'm gone. When I come back, it will be 2 more hours of Brilliant Diamond, okay? All right, guys. I'll see you in a few. Enjoy this music.
I'm not wearing underwear today.
Guys, I just noticed that DSP is wearing the Lolcow Amazon Anchor shirt. How fitting. Oh, he also referred to Pokemon battles as dueling. Maybe there's another children's card game we can get him hooked on.
Okay, guys, I'm coming back for 2 more hours of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond here on the stream. And I'm excited for more chill fun as we continue on with this game I've never played before. So, Holixification says, I haven't tuned in, but I'm recommending turning off autosave. Does this game have autosave? I wasn't aware that it has autosave.
Yep, this guy single-handedly derailed Phil's train of thought. And all he had to do was to scroll down in options, but that was too difficult for him.
There is no autosave. I'm not sure what Holixification is talking about. We've been manually saving all along. So I'm not sure what's going on. What you mean? Yeah, I don't know. I'm very confused. Can I put Magikarp in the party? I mean, we could, but we usually do that. And, I mean, if we do that, then sadly we have to have a Pokemon leave the party.
Wow, how generous of Phil. Only Iced Coffee and somebody else, probably also Only Iced Coffee, paid $10 in total to name that stupid Magikarp, and he won't put it in the party. What a scam. And to make matters worse, there are 5 of them that nobody paid to nickname on the party right now.
I think right now, the idea is variety. So we have electric type, fire. Here, let me start recording, and we'll talk about this, okay? That way it's part of the playthrough. Okay? All right. We're talking with the audience here. And, oh no, not him again says, could you put Magikarp in the party? Now, here's the thing. We could.
But I want you to give me more money, Only Iced Coffee, to do that. So pay up another 10.
But I was going for a party that had, like, a good variety of abilities. And if you take a look, Statics is electricity. Chief Keef would be fighting and fire. Starlink is flying and normal. Bidoof is basically just the guy we're going to be putting abilities on, right? So that's what we need him for.
And guess what? You don't need to put HMs on any Pokemon in this game.
Rosebud is grass type and poison type, I believe. And then Mushu is our psychic.
Yeah, you know Phil is a Pokemon tourist anime-only watcher by thinking that Psyduck is a psychic type. It is a common misconception, but Psyduck and Golduck are water-type Pokemon.
Oh, okay, so Extreme Machine says, no. You don't need to put abilities on Pokemon at all anymore. You can get rid of Bidoof because the HMs are all on the Pokedex now. Oh, okay. So we just don't need Bidoof at all. Let's get rid of Bidoof then. So do we keep... Again, what do we want to do? Rosebud or Steiner? Who do we want? Now no one's answering. Everyone was so vocal, now no one's answering. What is going on? You're all very vocal. Why does Zubat have Absorb? What is going on? Why does it have a grass move? That is weird.
Because it had Leech Life at that point until they buffed Leech Life, so it would be too strong. Hence why they gave it Absorb, which is a weak move.
Am I going to do opening packs of 151 or Prismatic Evolutions? You're talking about older sets of Pokemon? Because I did look up a listing of like where they are in chronological order. Because they're so old, they're rare to get. You can't even really get like a box of those. You could basically only get like those little booster pack things, and those things are very, very expensive because those sets are so old. I'd prefer to stick with sets that have been out recently, so that way I'm not spending a grand fortune for the rare chance you'll get a good card. So, speaking of which, if you're into Pokemon cards, I'll be opening up at least one pack of Pokemon cards at the end of today's stream of Brilliant Diamond. Dependent on support, we may be opening more. So please, if you like Brilliant Diamond, support today's stream. Let's get some subs. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some super chats, some tips, memberships. If you like Pokemon, support the Pokemon streams, and I'll keep playing them. All right, I like this game, and I'm interested in learning all these different changes and things that are going on. So, let's go.
You see, Phil is very confused that you aren't giving him money right now. Don't you like Pokemon? What's the issue? Oh, wait, you don't like Phil playing the game and you don't find him entertaining? Well, you gotta pay anyway. Phil's playing this game.
Oh, should we see if we can catch some stuff here? Let's see if there's any new Pokemon here.
Now, guys, remember, it's $20 to name a Pokemon, and it's $5 to suggest a name.
Da-da-da-dun-da-da. What do we name Shellos? It's a male sea slug. Any suggestions? Again, for $5, you can name Shellos, or if you toss some suggestions in chat, we may use one of those. No, we're not naming it Hooded Worm. Hooded Worm. I do flex for support. Let's get some support going. We have 3 different flex animations I'll flex for, but we actually need some support on the stream to do that.
Okay, so West End Shellos goes unnamed with a grand total of 2 minutes and 24 seconds of stalling.
Male Pachirisu. What the heck do we want to name this thing? What do you guys think? Sandy Cheeks. Oh, yeah, but it's male. If it was female, Sandy Cheeks would have been perfect.
Wow, Phil is really getting caught up about the gender of fictional Pokemon.
Anyone have a better name? Again, you can name it for $5.
So we have 2 minutes and 6 seconds of stalling, and Pachirisu goes unnamed.
For the record, there is a way to rename Pokemon later, right?
He's praying for that to be the case, because so far, the only things getting named are by Only Iced Coffee for the Chimchar and the Magikarp. Pretty pathetic, considering we are on Pokemon number 12. Whoa. Well, I see that we're streaming to 2-year-olds right now.
We already have a Bidoof. I've never done any special runs. No Nuzlocks or nothing like that. Maybe I would someday, but right now, we're just doing a standard because it's my only time I ever played this game. Never seen it before.
It's pronounced Nuzlocke, as in the Pokemon Nuzleaf.
Is it Nuzlocke? 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 I don't know how to say it. Nuzlocke. You need ROMs? Oh, well then forget it.
You do not need ROMs to do a Nuzlocke hard mode challenge because those are self-imposed rules. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with what a Nuzlocke run is, basically the main rules are that if your Pokemon faints, you can't use it anymore. And with each new area you enter, you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter. So for example, if the first Pokemon you run into in the Valley Windworks is a Shellos, if you KO that Shellos, you cannot collect a Pokemon on that area.
Caterade, thanks for $5. Says if you catch a male tentacle, can we name it Squidward? Yes, but I have no idea where on earth we're going to get a male tentacle from in the game, but I'd be okay with that. All right, so we have a Buizel. So this is female Buizel. What do we want to name it? What do we name Buizel? Here we go. Mr. Killer Goose did a £5 super chat. Says call it Buizer. Okay.
See, I told you, somebody told Phil it was a good Pokemon. He wants to put it on his team. Some dent names it because they know it's probably going to get a longer leash than, I don't know, garbage Pokemon like Pachirisu. Like, this is why these playthroughs suck. It's like, can't you be entertaining and pay for him to play with bad Pokemon? Because that would make it more interesting. Instead of just steamrolling through the game, he'd have to actually think. It's a good thing he doesn't know how to use battle items because that would make the playthrough extremely boring. So our pal Weasel gets named after 1 minute and 42 seconds of stalling, which was aided by a Geodude learning a new move and DSP having to ask his chat what move he should put in its place.
Finally, over 50 bucks to support. Guys, remember to like the stream and please support it. Get those pack openings at the end. Very nice. Okay. No abilities at all. Lame. Do we want to put this in the party, do you think? It has hasty by nature, and it likes sweet foods. I don't know. I'll put him in the box for now, unless anyone thinks there's a reason to put him in the party. He has no water moves, which really suck.
It looks like Mr. Killer Dent has been scammed out of $6.71. Like, this is freaking unbelievable. 2 Pokemon have been named during this stream, and he refuses to put them at his party.
I'm relying on your guys' guidance to figure out who to have in my party this time.
Oh, so now you're gonna blame your fans when you box a Pokemon that they paid money to name?
We got no luck here. Okay. Well, what do I do? He said they're in the field. Huh? What field? Where is this field that he's talking about?
Phil is in some need for some actual yellow paint right here.
I don't get it. He said they're in a field. What field? Oh, they're not here anymore. Oh, what? Oh. Okay. I didn't even know this was a thing. I forgot to put this on the leaderboard, guys. People were requesting that I put how many packs of Pokemon cards we're going to open on a stream where we're opening them. It's my fault I didn't do that. We currently are opening 1 pack, but there could be many more depending on levels of support. So let's go. Please support Pokemon today. This Brat's tough, really tough. Tougher than I can put into words, and I know a lot of words. We're done for now. Let's get back to the Valley Windworks. Uniqueness, though. We just started the game. How did we catch a legendary yet? What are you talking about? Whoa, 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 whoa. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Jade, no ghost types yet.
I thought what we had was special!
Oh, Kobe fan, I don't think we're thinking ahead to what Pokemon game we're playing next. I mean, come on. We just started this one.
Yeah, but this game sucks, Phil, because you suck. Hence why we gotta find a new game.
No, Uniqueness, I would like to get Master Rank of Pokemon Champions, but I don't know if anyone's gonna care. Like, I want to do a stream of it later this week, and as a night stream, and see if anyone will show up, but I don't know if they will, honestly.
Translation, he doesn't know if his pay peg, who is giving him all the money for Pokemon Brilliant Begging, will pay for Champions 2 at the same time.
Commander Mars. Jade, you do show up for Pokemon Champions, and I appreciate it. Whoa, my lord. What is going on? I've never seen these. Enjoy. Uh-oh. Ow. That hurt a lot. Oh, man, that hurt a ton. Speed fell. It did, like, nothing. No damage. Oh, my God. It sucks. It's like a mini boss or something.
You don't say.
Withdrew. Oh. It did no damage to Zubat at all. Bob, I don't know if we're doing reacting this week or not. We're going to see how the week goes, but it is a consideration.
Yeah, Phil's got to go see if there's some drama about wings he wants to talk about.
Wow. Wow. This is crazy.
Yeah, there's nothing like rocking evasion cheese against the unstoppable mini-boss Ugly at the beginning of the game. What a professional gamer right here who has thousands of strategies to figure his way out of things.
This can't be, I lost. You annoying brat. I'm so stupid. I wasn't paying any attention. All right, guys. Well, once again, if you are enjoying Pokemon Brilliant Diamond like I am,
Yeah, let me tell you something. A guy who has to tell us 60 times per stream how much he's enjoying the game probably is not enjoying the game.
Please like the stream if you're watching on YouTube with over 200 viewers over there. The goal is 100 likes. Can we get to 100 likes? Please like the stream. It's free, it's easy, it helps the channel. Outside of that, please support the stream. I want to open packs of cards today, and I need this stream to be well supported so we can keep this game in the rotation.
Alright, I see you there, Phil. Second straight Pokemon Brilliant begging stream where you have to threaten to wage quit the game to hit the goal.
All right, we just started. Let's have a well-supported stream. Anything appreciated. And everything works toward opening some Pokemon cards at the end. We hit $100, that's another pack. 150, that's another pack. And if someone does a $50 contribution, that's a guaranteed pack. So let's go. Please, let's rally and get some support right now for Pokemon. Philosopher says cancel Pokemon. Why would you want me to cancel Pokemon, Philosopher? I like this. I think this is very relaxing. We get a lot of interaction and fun. People teach me about Pokemon. I really like these streams. Now, I'm a variety guy. I'm not going to play only Pokemon. But I'm having a good time with it. Why would you want me to cancel it?
Don't ruin this, Dent. These other idiots have been paying hundreds of dollars each stream to watch this garbage. One Dent that is not only iced coffee or Iron Sakai can't stop the Pokégrift.
Well, for all of you people on Kick trolling and saying Pokemon's only fun when we're opening packs of cards, then contribute so we'll open packs of cards. I unbanned a ridiculous amount of you today. You should be nice to me. You should have some subs, some kicks, and some tips from the kick side. Let's go.
Hey guys, I was nice to you one day of the month, so you should be giving me all of your money even though I'm mean to you the rest of the month.
Willie says how much for a pack opening? It's milestones of 100 and 150 bucks and upward 50 bucks cumulatively. We're already at 60 something. You have goals. Don't you know you have goals?
Wow, what a grift pretending that goals are not there because he has milestones of support. Those are still goals, Philip. I know you feel so high and mighty from Asmongold streaming with you and you getting more viewership for like 6 days. But guess what? You're not good. You still need goals because your content sucks.
And if there's a $50 contribution, that's another guaranteed pack. Yes, I did a mass unban on Kick this morning. I unbanned dozens of accounts. Dozens.
And DSP be wondering why the LARPers on Kick aren't supporting him, showering him with money right now.
Yo, dude, well, I'm pretty sure electricity doesn't work on Rock, does it?
Again, second stream in a row. Electric attacks do not affect ground types. They affect rock types.
Yep, no effect. I was right.
And since Geodude is rock ground, electric attacks will have no effect on it.
Oh no, not him again. No, here's the thing.
Sounds like we're getting a Dent revolt.
I listened to feedback last week. Everyone last week was angry at me and said, we don't want it to be $50 per pack opening. That's ridiculous that you require us to do giant contributions. It should be that everyone works together to cumulatively, open packs. And I said, okay, but I'm not going to keep changing it. And I'll be like, oh, can you do it less? No. We're going to keep it as it is, and we're going to roll with it, and it should work. And if it doesn't work, then we just stop doing it. I'm not going to keep making it so ridiculous that it's ineffective and now there's no point to doing it anymore. This is not cheap. It's not like I'm getting these for nothing. These are very expensive, so I got to keep it going the way that we've been doing it. Zesty Snack Pizza says most people would just get an actual job. Well, then why don't you do that so that you can contribute to the stream?
Wow, he's serious.
Why are you sitting around unemployed like a loser? Get a job. That's a good suggestion for you. Okay.
Says the guy whose entire existence revolves around panhandling on the internet to like 5 people.
So yeah, guys, listen. 2 things. Number 1, this is the last hour for Pokemon. Just want to let you know. I play till around 4 p.m. But number 2, this is only the second stream of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. And I'm going to be honest, as you can see, it hasn't been a well-supported one.
And yet your second stream of Pokemon Fire Beg wasn't well supported either. But look how that turned out. So what are you panicking?
We're only at $66 of support, and that's just sad. Because, you guys told me you wanted more Pokemon, so I went and bought this one. Because you told me you wanted it. You said you wanted a mainstream Pokemon game, not Pokemon Champions. So I bought it, and now, sadly, it's just not doing so well, which is weird because Pokemon this, last 7-8 months has done great. So now all of a sudden, maybe are we Pokemon'd out?
Now, guys, you said you wanted this, but you're not paying for it. What's going on? You know the deal.
I'm having fun, but I want to do stuff that you want, and you're speaking right now through your actions, and you're saying maybe you're tired of Pokemon. Okay? Sucks.
Again, we have the I like this game pity bag. Give Phil money so we can play this game on stream instead of, having him play it on his own time for his own personal pleasure.
Now we have an hour left. If you like Pokemon and you want this playthrough to continue, please support the stream. Again, I'm incentivizing it as much as I possibly can. All right? These pack openings, I'm giving you a free one, and every $50, there's another one for a $50 contribution. You get them. This was working 2-3 weeks ago. Now all of a sudden it's like died out, and I don't know why.
Phil, you've been doing Pokemon cards every stream. Do you know what oversaturation is?
So if this is the case and you're not interested anymore, I guess we're done. Okay? I don't want to be done. I like it, but it is what it is.
Wage quit alert! Wage quit alert!
So let's see what happens. Maybe you guys are just tired of Pokemon. If that's the case.
Well, if he had an extra $60 of support on the podcast, he wouldn't be saying this right now. He wouldn't be putting it in such dire tones. No, Phil, they're bored of you playing Pokemon because you are boring. The only person enjoying these playthroughs, unironically, is Only Iced Coffee.
If not, now would be the time to contribute so we can have more than one pack opening at the end of the stream. Because it's a major Pokemon stream. I actually purposefully made it to a shorter podcast so we could play more of the game. So it sure would be great to get support.
And yet that was the fatal flaw there, because you usually get more money on the podcast than by playing the game alone.
If we don't get more support than this stream will have done as poorly as Symphony of the Night. And I'll be honest, we'll probably try one more time. And if it stays this way, we're done with this game. And that sucks. I don't want to quit a Pokemon game. But I'm not going to keep something in the rotation that's doing so poorly. Okay?
What really is the difference between wage quitting a Pokemon game and threatening to wage quit a Pokemon game on each and every stream? Not much. But DSP thinks there's a difference because this is the guy who rebranded goals as milestones. So he's gonna pretend it's completely different.
All right, are we ready? We're going to continue one more hour. Let's go. Okay, and let's go. I'm serious. Let's get some support so I can shout it out and we can lock in and be excited for the end here, okay? All right, cool.
He's serious, guys. Do you see how frustrated he is? You either give him money or he's gonna throw a fit.
That's very annoying. I hate that I get poisoned for hitting the darn thing. Well, thank you, Turtle Sniffer, saying I'm a living legend. Thank you, Turtle Sniffer. Okay. Oops, I was mashing. Didn't mean to do that.
Don't worry, he does that in fighting games all the time.
You need this, I like this too, but again, we do need people to actually support the content. And I'm not sure what's going on right now because you guys seem to like this. You were outright asking for this because you wanted a mainstream Pokemon game. This is why I'm playing. So we do still have an hour left.
Yes, Only Iced Coffee and some other guy were clamoring for this game. So why isn't the rest of everybody else giving me money to play this game?
Dark Ethan just did a very generous contribution. Let's see how big this one is. A $60 Canadian super chat.
Wow, DSP has an unrecorded crash out and a whale responds. Probably Only Iced Coffee or Iron Den Sakai with a VPN.
That super chat ensures that we are going to be opening a second pack. I'll say it's 43. That's easier.
He didn't bother changing the name yet because it's probably still the same person as Mr. Killer Goose, Only Iced Coffee.
So let's see, that gets us to 109. Now, Dark Ethan, I don't know if you were aware of this. For a $50 contribution, I guarantee a bonus pack. Now, I don't know if you knew that, so if you did another $7, I would do a bonus pack for you. Okay?
Yeah, the guy paid 60 Canadian dollars and the scumbag won't honor it as a $50 contribution because the currency conversion doesn't give it to 50 exactly. Phil, that's a huge contribution. That's enough. Honor it.
So that's up to you. I'm not asking if I'm just saying that's what it is. If for $50, you unlock a pack, plus we already just unlocked another one. So for $7 more, we'll do a bonus pack. Okay?
Oh, he's not asking. He's demanding.
And we're now on the way to another pack if we hit 150 today. So thank you so much, Dark Ethan. I appreciate that. I didn't say that that wasn't enough. Anyone who says that is going to get banned.
You essentially did because you were trying to squeeze more money out of that person to open another Pokemon pack.
I'm just clarifying how it works because we're so close to getting another bonus pack. Now stop. Stop being toxic.
Stop pointing out that Phil's an e-begging scammer.
All right. Dark Ethan did a $15 Canadian Super Chat. He says, thanks for that info. Here you go. All right. That is $10 more. Thank you, Dark Ethan. So with that, absolutely, we're now opening 3 packs at the end of the stream. And we're at 119 in support. If we get to 150 by the end of the stream, it's another pack.
And this is the brand new box. This is the perfect order box. Unopened. Don't even know what's in there. Well, I lied. I looked it up, and it's some nice cards.
Sigh-yi-yi-yi-yi. Sigh-duck-sigh. Sigh-yi-yi-yi-yi.
Wow, Mr. Killer Goose from the UK is still listed as the top super chatter. I wonder how the other Oleus Coffee Suck account will feel about that.
Roy says, why don't I use statics versus Piplup? You save time and it's weak to electric. Because we're just going to level up the Pokemon, and whatever I have in the main spot levels up more. That's all I really care about right now.
You see, this is a Dark Side Phil stream. Meandering goes hand in hand with it.
How do we do this? He says packs to open. He says, could you do it so that it shows how many are left in that particular box? How would we figure that out? How would we do that? Like, I know we're going to count, but I'm like, how could I represent that properly on the leaderboard? So I say 3 out of 36. Maybe let's say we open 4 packs today. So then it would say 4 out of 36, but then we would subtract those. So then next time it would say 0 out of 32. So you know there's 32 remaining. Okay.
For the record, the trolls are very upset that Dark Ethan contributed. They're already spamming chat with nonsense about how upset they are that I'm getting support. I know, it's a horrible thing.
In 2 weeks, nobody will remember who Dark Ethan is because it's just another sock account.
Roy, these people have mental problems for sure. He says, these people who keep making the sock accounts in your chat, you think they're just young? Or they have mental problems? They're mental problems. These are not young people. Most of the time, it's found that these people are adults, but they don't have lives. Like, they literally don't have anything to do with their time. So they think that... Oh, by the way, I didn't mean to ban you, Philosopher. I misclicked. There you go, I unbanned you. I want you to think about this. There's adults out there. People who are like in their 20s, 30s, even 40s. They don't have any responsibilities.
Like Phil.
They don't have to be at work because they don't have a job.
Like Phil.
They don't have to spend any time with their family because their family wants nothing to do with them.
Hey Phil, when was the last time you took a trip to Connecticut?
They literally just sit on the internet all day doing nothing with their life. They are pretty much worthless. And they then take that worthless time they have and they funnel it into toxicity, trying to hurt others on the internet. There is an entire generation of people like this. I'm not kidding.
There's an entire generation of people out there whose main goal is to troll Darkside Phil. You know, according to Phil, if the detractors were not on his back all the time, he would have cured cancer.
It's really sad. And these people need help, and they're not getting it. Instead, they're basically just being kind of ignored. And that's really bad because you're going to end up with a group of people that think it's okay to act in these really abhorrent ways, you know? But that's the situation we're in right now.
Don't worry, they're not getting ignored. Phil is giving them plenty of attention.
Imagine if you sat around all day and all you did on the internet was troll people. Wouldn't people be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Wouldn't you have like a family member or a significant other or someone speaking up, be like, why are you sitting on the internet trolling someone all day? These people don't. I mean, think about that. They literally have no meaningful existence. They have no one to tell them, what are you doing? Stop this, you know, listen to reason.
Says the guy who stubbornly refuses to turn the camera off for well over a decade.
This is going to be frustrating, actually. And you do notice that when we bring it up, the troll will just continue to spam on those accounts and literally will not address the fact that we just completely showed you their existence. Like, we just exposed them to the world. You're a loser. You don't have anything going for you. So instead of seeking to do the positive thing and find something for yourself, you hate on others on the internet. That's not ever going to improve your life situation. You have to do the good thing for you and move on from trying to bring down others. It's the only way your life's going to improve. And we all know this. Apparently you don't. So go do it and leave us all alone.
Can somebody tell me what this rant has to do with chill Pokemon gameplay? I'm a little confused.
I got a $2 tip. Someone says, I hate the trolls for the simple fact they bullied you out of having kids. We'll talk about this in a second.
They did not. Phil chose to be a lolcow. Could you imagine Phil with a child? That child would be so stressed out by living with Phil. Phil can't even decide what to do with his streams. How could he decide what to do with a child?
I want you to understand the trolls didn't bully me out of having kids. Is it a factor to consider? Yeah, it is. It is a factor to consider. Yeah, if I had kids, they'd basically be harassed by these people forever.
Okay, so you picked being a full-time lolcow on the internet instead of having a kid and working a 9-to-5 average Joe job. Well, if you're happy with that, Phil.
However, no, they didn't directly bully me out of having kids. It's one of many factors involved, for sure. Caterate, thank you for $10.
Dude, it's plain and obvious that he has a gambling addiction. He runs his whole streams like his gambling habits. He gets a thrill out of begging for money like he's putting money up, or like a roulette wheel or something stupid like that.
He says, because they're not mentally well, they'll just make up crazy stories, like Phil has gambling addictions, and that's why he wants to open these packs of cards. No, dude, I mean, look at what this troll has said all day. Ridiculous nonsense. Look at what this idiot is actually saying in the other chat, too. I guess you wouldn't know, but in the Kick chat, they're saying crazy stuff. He has a loveless marriage. What are you talking about? What the f are you talking about? How do you know anything about my private life? You know nothing at all because I don't tell you. In fact, I've told you the outright opposite. So what on earth are you speaking of? You're crazy.
Addressing this will only make the trolls further emboldened.
Clubhouse, I already did that. Clubhouse, you got to pay attention. I already unbanned that person. All right, guys, so we have Baniri. It's female. What would you guys like to name Baniri? For a $5 contribution, you can name it, or we can just toss some names out in chat and we'll figure it out. Can't be Bugs because it's female.
Wow, I see we have a Pokemon gender-conforming male right here. Oh, look, guys, that female Baniri is wearing male pants. What are we gonna do? The whole Pokemon world is on fire now. Darkside Phil is losing his mind because male Baniri is wearing a dress.
All right, unless someone thinks of something better, I'm going to go with Bon Bon. Oh, Roy Barnes with the $5 super chat says, name it Bonnie. All right, how do we backspace now?
Yeah, imagine paying money to name it something that is just very slightly different from what he was going to name it.
So I don't know if I would want it.
Wow, once again, he's trying to scam people out of putting it in his party.
Yeah, I'll put it in the box for now.
So with a stall time of 3 minutes and 34 seconds, aided by a midstream crash out, Lopunny or Baniri is the second longest stall.
Jade, all right, he's going to take off soon. That's cool. Yeah, no ghost Pokemon yet. I don't know. At one point in the game, we'll run into ghost Pokemon. We'll have to see. We were just a few bucks away from opening a 4th pack of cards today. So we're going to open 3, but we likely are going to do more, I would hope. We are so close to getting more. Only Ice Hockey just did 500 kicks and says, not sure I enjoy the game, but here's some money for your addiction. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. By all means, send me money.
Oh, we got a Dent Tractor in the house.
We're at 3 unpackings. If we get to 150 of support, there'll be 4 unpackings. If we get to 200 of support, there'll be 5 unpackings, etc. And this is a new freaking box. Obviously, let's get to the 150 of support so that we can open our 4th pack. Right now, we're at 3. If we get to 200 of support, we will open 5. But let's go. Let's do the 4 packs right now.
Wow, isn't that like the 50th time you said an extra $50 will open another pack, Phil? Geez, you must either love begging or think your audience is really dumb.
The only thing is, if someone does a big contribution and says, hey, take a pack from the front, the back, the left, the right, or the middle, I'll do that. But I think we're just going to go left, right, okay? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, beg to use the skill crane. Great fun with that.
Judge? Is he supposed to be a Pokemon dueling judge? For like the Pokemon League or something, I guess? Okay.
They are called Pokemon battles, Phil. Where in the games have they ever been referred to as duels?
All right, so no hits, guys. The app isn't working. It is $2.72. We're now at 157. Again, if we hit 200, we'll open another pack. All right, 2 more packs, guaranteed. Perhaps another one coming depending on support.
It's almost like he doesn't know that he's begging.
Can we get to 200 for another card opening? Let's find out. All right, guys, so this next pack is our last pack of today's stream. Unless we get to 200 bucks of support, now would be the time to support the stream right now.
Phil would be right at home at QVC. All he talks about is how you can spend your money on worthless garbage.
Off we go. Last chance to support the stream, everybody. All right. Last chance. This is it. After these 2 cards, we're done. Unless we get more support. Thank you. We're up to 164. 36 away from another pack, which I will do to end the stream. If we hit it. Let's go. So, to be honest, I didn't know that they were doing this. It's another one of these stupid hypercharged energy cards. These are nonsense. These cards are a complete waste of a final card in a pack. Yes, if you play the game, you want it, but collectors hate these because they're like, that's a waste of my final card. That could have been a good pull. It's junk. So yeah, it's stupid. It's telepathic energy nonsense, holofoil. No one wants this. Junk.
So after 2 streams, here are our totals. For the Pokégrift Fund, we are at $129.43. For named Pokemon, we have 4 of 14, and KO's still at 1. Yeah, so as DSP tries to convince his fans that milestones of supports aren't goals when they totally are, we do have a milestone to celebrate on this channel. We recently hit a grand total of 7,000 subscribers, so thank you all for tuning in, especially with the last video with how you engaged with the content, because apparently YouTube said you did, and it led to increased positivity and meaningfulness. So let's keep going and show Phil the power of edited content by liking and subscribing and commenting and all of that good stuff. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Brilliant Begging, and I will see you next time for more robust content. This is Robust turning off the station. Have a wonderful day.